In data structure, we were learning structures, and previously we have learned about array of structures. Now there is a program given here, that is define a structure employee which will have three members: code, name, salary. Take the information of 5 employees and display their informations in descending order of their salary. So this is the program. Let's write it. First of all, we have to define a structure. For that, we have written struct employee. Now, this structure will have three members according to the question, that is the code, name, and salary. Let's declare it. For name, we will take a string of size 20, and we are also giving salary as an integer. So that's it. Our first task is done. That is defining a structure. Now we will have to take the informations of 5 employees. So for that, we will use array, that is array of structure, which we have learned previously. So for that, we are declaring an array struct employee, then array name, we are giving the array name as emp and its size as 5. Now as we are working with arrays, then we have to take input using loops, and for loops we will use iterative variable. So declaring a iterative variable I. Now we are taking the input. So enter the informations of employee 1. Here we will write I plus 1. Okay. So first of all, we are declaring a loop. Now inside the loop, we will take input. Printf, then space, enter employee code, scanf, %d, then ampersand of the array variable name, then its index. So this will point to a index, and we have declared the array of structure. So in each index of this array, there is a structure, and within every structure there are three members, that is code, salary, and name. So we are first writing ampersand of emp, and in within square bracket we have written I, but after that we have to but we are storing in the structure. So this is a structure at the ith index, and within that there is a member, that is code. So stored in that variable. Okay. So look this statement once again. what we have written? EMP and within square bracket I. We know to access the array elements we use square brackets, and within that we provide the index. So first of all, array name, then index. Okay, so array name index, that means we are pointing to a structure at array index I, because we have declared a array of structure. So each index will contain a structure, and within that structure there are three members: code, salary, and name. So to access that member, we using dot operator. After that, the structure member variable name. Now taking the name, enter employee name. So now we will take a string input. So before that, let's clear the stdin input buffer. Now get s, then emp, the array variable name, then index, that means a structure, and with the and of that structure stored in the name variable. That's it. So after that, enter employee salary, and scanf %d, then emp of I dot salary. So our first task is done. That is, take the information of 5 employee. Now by this loop, we will take the informations of 5 employee. Now our next task is to display their information, okay, in descending order. So first of all, I am displaying their information in normal manner. So for that, use another for loop, then I less than equals I less than 5, then I plus plus. Now printf. Now I am changing the style of printing. That is printf, then code, employee name, and salary. Then percent 2d, then emp of I dot code, and then employee name. So for that, percent s, for that percent s comma emp I dot name. Then salary, then salary emp I dot salary. Now this our another task has been completed, that is input and output. Now our last task is to sort this array emp in descending order of the employee salary. So how would we do? So after taking the input, we are using bubble sort. We are using bubble sort. So for bubble sort, I equals to 0, I less than size minus 1, that is 5 minus 1, it is 4, and I plus plus. Another for loop, that will be j equals to 0, j less than size minus I minus 1, that is 4 minus I, then j plus plus. So for that, declare a variable j and another variable we are taking temp. So now we will check the salary of each employee. Now we will check the salary of each employee. So if EMP, if EMP J, if it is less than EMP J plus 1, now we are sorting it in descending order. So that's why we are checking less than. If this is true, then we will swap the elements. But this is not a perfect approach because we are checking the EMPJ. That means a structure, and this is also a structure. So we cannot compare two structure. We have to compare their salary. So for that, put salary, and here also put salary. If this is true, then swap the structures, that is index elements. Okay, so for that we have to store this EMPJ and in another variable. So for that we have to declare a variable, but EMPJ is of type struct employee. So it the temp variable should be of type struct employee. Now temp equals to EMP of j, and EMP of j is equals to EMP of j plus 1, and finally EMP of j plus 1 will equals to temp. So this will sort the array of structure. Now check whether it is sorted or not. So here we are writing before sorting. So before sorting and after sorting. Now we will give the inputs. First input, employee code. Okay, So you can see enter the information of employee, and after that uh, the number is not showing. So first of all, fixing that listen, see here it is %1, it will be %d. Now running this code. Okay, so you can see now enter the information of employee 1, 26, then employee name, I am giving my name, then my salary 4,000. Then enter the informations of employee 2, that is 25, Raj Singh, and then 6,000. Now enter the information of employee 3, just giving 21, Sumit Singh, and it is 2,000. Now enter the information of employee 4, 30, Rohit, and salary 5,000. And then 45, Avinash, and its salary, let's say 5500. So now you can see before sorting 26, 25, that is the 4, see the salaries 4,000, 6,000, 2,000, 5,000, and 5500. And after sorting you can see 6,000, 5500, then 5000, then 4,000, then 2,000. Here there is a problem occurs because of this. Here I haven't used \n. Now it will work properly. So now I have inputted the inputs, and now you can see our output like this. So you can see before sorting it was in the unsorted manner. After sorting, the salary are sorted. So I hope you will understand this code. Thank you.